All right, so this is the season finale of The Rings of Power, the first season. I'm excited to jump straight into this. Welcome, my name is Iman. Welcome if you're new, and I hope you all are doing well. This has been a fun and extremely exciting adventure. I really enjoyed, that's my cat. I've really enjoyed, I don't know, I enjoyed this adventure. It really was an adventure. I felt like this is the perfect first season for a show like this. You've got to set, you got to build a foundation. We know who Nori and her family is. We kind of have like a sense of like, we're rooting for them. We like Arondir and Bronwyn, or Brownwyn, however you say her name, Muriel, Elendil, Isildur. I mean, a lot of these characters we don't know. These are the first time we're meeting them. We kind of know about Isildur if you've watched The Lord of the Rings. You know who Galadriel is. You know who Elrond is. But everyone else, unless you've read the Silmarillion and the other Lord of the Rings books, you wouldn't know who these characters were, or especially when they talk about the Valar and those characters and all of that. But it's awesome. It's awesome to have. I don't know. I'm going to say personally, I really enjoyed this first season. I think they did it the right way, and I feel like, especially with how this ends, the following seasons to come are going to be much more enjoyable. Like, it's going to get better. So I feel like they did a great job with just setting everything up. Now we know these characters. It's the 8th episode. So now we're caught up. The first season's about to be finished. We know everyone. We like everyone. This has been fun. It's exciting. World building, all of that. And they just hit us with 3 awesome episodes back to back to back. And so here we are. It's just been exciting. It's been a bit terrifying and obviously extremely gorgeous. So I think they did it right. But I'm going to jump straight in. If you are interested in having access to the uncut versions of my reactions, you can join Patreon. Those links are in my description box below. Thank you guys for your support. I also have other shows I'm reacting to right now. I'm doing Supernatural, a bunch of horror movies, which are kind of coming out. This is the spooky movie marathon this month. And what other shows am I watching? I just finished Better Call Saul, The Last Kingdom, and Arcane is coming out. I've already finished Arcane. But you can find Arcane, Community, The Haunting of Bly Manor. There's a lot of good stuff coming out, and then a lot of stuff I'm jumping into. So thank you guys for your support. All right, wear these huge headphones. This show is just so pretty. Damn you if you don't appreciate this. Damn you to hell. Aww, he's hiding under a rock. The greenwood. I mean, I wish I could continually gush over how... I guess I can continually gush. I just think this show is just freaking beautiful. It's just everything, every freaking detail. Oh. Oh, careful. No, not the apple.
Nori.
Nori? No, it's not. Oh, it's the woman. Oh, creepy. Oh, creepy. Jeez.
Tulil men noritas. Haru Sauron.
He's Sauron? What? No, they're not cutting to the freaking sweet, innocent opening. Yes, they are. Everyone's been like, I was like, it's Theo. And they're like, no, it's Halbrand. No, it's it's Galadriel. Who is Sauron? It can't be this guy. So did his spirit just go into this man? See, this was what I was afraid of, was that this was like the beginning of complete darkness. But Sauron was a man, I guess. Like, as I am reading the Silmarillion again, he was a man. So, but this is interesting because it just shows that everyone has a choice of being good or bad and going on either side. Because he can bring life and he is trying to be good. Sheesh. Come on. It's so freaking gorgeous. Everything. Oh, Halbrand is not doing well.
King of the Southlands. How is it your path crossed with his? How is it you are here?
Oh, right. They don't remember her whole journey. Like that she dove back into the water.
I leapt from that ship because I believed in my heart I was not yet worthy of it. And when I surfaced, all I could do was swim. Pray I had chosen wisely.
Yeah. Scary place to be, literally.
What are we to do?
The only thing we can do. Swim.
Just keep swimming. That's what Dory said. Please don't do shady things.
That?
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Is it the Balrog? He's like, give me my mithril.
What is this place?
This was the workshop of Celebrimbor.
The Celebrimbor? He's not here, is he?
Well, as a matter of fact, he is.
He's like, hello, it's me. He's just like, a fan? Let me show you something.
The master I apprenticed to used to speak of the wonders of your craft.
You were Smith.
Well, nothing like your artistry. I've never seen anything like them. What do you plan to use them for? This is a peculiar ore.
Oh.
What is it?
Not enough.
Have you tried combining it with other ores to better stretch it out?
That wouldn't be suitable. The amounts we need, it would too greatly dilute its unique qualities.
Couldn't the right alloy also amplify those qualities?
Wow. Okay.
I've seen a trace of nickel added to iron to make a blade lighter and stronger.
Damn, that's awesome how some people's minds work. There you go. Now you just got the key.
Well, that is
It all works out, man. Life is a
an intriguing
trip.
suggestion.
Like Halbrand came
Call
here.
it a gift.
Life, I mean, that's what I got from training day. Life is a trip.
A crown, a circular form, will be ideal, allowing the light to arc back upon itself in one unbroken round, building to a power that is all but unbounded.
Perilous are these whisperings.
Sometimes the perilous path is the only path. I would not be standing here otherwise.
You should not be standing
He was
here
like,
as
oh
well.
yeah, what the hell are you doing here?
Gather the elven smiths and test Celebrimbor's theory.
Our time runs short.
Yes, that is why.
Shorter than you know.
Okay, then do this.
And the great tree is all but bleeding leaves. Soon the last will fall. And unless our people leave these shores, so shall we.
Every king needs to just overthrow him, overthrow Durin's dad.
But if this was to be our salvation, I'm afraid we needed it sooner.
Well,
But I
Jesus
almost had
said,
it sooner.
have faith as small as a mustard seed.
We are on the cusp of crafting a new kind of power. Not of strength, but of spirit. Not of the flesh, but over flesh.
Damn, he went like real spiritual.
I am sorry, Lord Celebrimbor.
Dude, you are,
You are hereby commanded to disband the city
what?
and return to Lindon immediately.
This guy, I swear, can we just kidnap him for 1 second?
Power over flesh.
I believe those are my words.
Was Halbrand with you?
What does it matter?
Lord have mercy, what did I miss?
I am sorry.
Grant me 3 months. I am owed that much.
It is a fool's hope, Elrond. Merely that, nothing more.
Hope is never mere. Not even when it is meager.
Thank you. Thank you. So they're about to get started on this. This is amazing. This is so freaking cool. Is she just not trusting him?
Bloodlines.
Our records are limited concerning the mortal kingdoms. I shall have to scour the catacombs for that information.
Is it the line, the flesh and the spirits from somewhere else?
All of a sudden, the two of you seem quite familiar.
I'm just offering whatever humble aid I can.
Was this his plan all along to get into...
Thank you, Galadriel. I'd all but given up. But you believed in me. You saw strength in me. I will never forget that. And I'll see to it that no one else does either.
Okay, this is eerie now, but
The more your powers awaken, the more the veil will weaken. The one placed upon your mind by those who cast you down.
Oh.
You fell from the stars, yet you are greater than they. For fire obeys your will, and every being that walks or crawls shall be your slave.
Whoa.
For you, our Lord Sauron.
Yeah, so... what the heck? I mean, I love that the world is so big. Who the freaking hell threw him down? Guys, you guys are a little in over your head. Like, this is...
The third one's gone. Where'd the third one go?
Probably behind you
After killing
guys.
the 3. Now's our chance.
No! That's crazy. Imagine this the story of hobbits trying to save Sauron, basically. Oh, God. Oh, right, she can do that.
Hey! Brandyfoot! Run!
Oh, not him. Oh.
Sonic!
Ah. That's really cool, though. Sauron's not happy about this. Oh. Oh, shoot. Wow, this type of magic is crazy. Damn. Oh, goodies. Aww. That hurts, huh? Maybe now you won't just throw that at people. A little stone. Hey, man. There he is. David and Goliath. That's a thing. Oh, no. I don't want him to see. I want him to choose a better path. Come on, don't burn the forest down. These people truly do not care about the forest. They don't care about nature at all. It's ridiculous.
Take it. We need you. Please just take it.
Get away from me.
Aww.
Only you can show what you are.
Hmm.
You choose by what you do.
This is amazing. This
You're here to
message.
help. I know it.
Something's got to be done right away. Like, she's gonna kill them.
It'll only hurt for a moment.
Oh. See, there you are. There it is. God, this is just freaking beautiful, man. The music. Look at.
From shadow you came.
Oh.
To shadow I bid you return.
He is not Sauron. He is the other. The East. He is...
I'm good.
Oh. So he's not Sauron? Oh, damn. So Halbrand is Sauron? Oh my god. This is gorgeous. I mean, those are the mods. I mean, freak, if this isn't Gandalf, I'm gonna be pissed off. Oh man. I have questions though. Why did they think he was Sauron?
Sadek?
I mean, wasn't he stabbed? Maybe he can...
Hold still.
Maybe he can help?
Sorry, good lady. I'm afraid I'm about to go a-wandering off trail.
Aww.
Mr. Burroughs.
It's all right, proud fellow. The missus will be waiting. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to sit a while. Watch the sun come up.
Man. God, that was beautiful. Very beautiful.
7, 8.
She's already like on her feet. She's like, let's go. I'm gonna get back. Nothing's gonna stop me.
You're doing well.
Patronize me like that again, Captain. I'll have your ship.
Come then. I have you.
God, yes, please. This man is too much for me. Like, I can't.
And who has you?
Me.
My father once told me that the way of the faithful is committing to pay the price. Even if the cost cannot be known. And trusting that in the end it will be worth it.
Man, this stuff is, man, it's bringing me into tears, man.
We have little choice then but to keep serving. And I, for one, will see to it that we make the end worth the price.
Come what may.
Come what may.
Captain, Numenor is in sight.
Ah, beautiful. Wait a minute. Okay, so Halbrand is Sauron. Yeah!
Tapping into the powers of the seen and unseen world seemed to
Sheesh.
soften the boundaries between the two.
It doesn't make any sense. We used enough pressure to fuse the very...
Halbrand.
Perhaps we've been pushing ourselves too hard.
Pushing ourselves too hard.
Oh, God.
The metals shouldn't be forced to join, but more drawn or coaxed
together. Now, if that's true, we've been doing it all inside out.
I don't know. Oh, good. Please, no arrows or any, like, poisonous darts coming at him. No, he's gonna kill that kid. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of information. Oh, no. I just need the confirmation. That's all.
Galadriel!
Oh, God, please don't come right now. We don't need this.
We found it. I don't know how we missed it before.
Can I live here? Is this a place that we can just come? Is it?
We're making 2.
2 crowns.
Smaller. Come, see for yourself.
Not until you tell me who you are. Who you really are.
Damn it, girl.
There's no king of the Southlands. The line was broken. The last man to bear your crest died over 1,000 years ago.
Ooh, 1,000.
I told you I found it on a dead man.
No.
You saved me.
You convinced Miriel to save the men of Middle-earth.
I wanted to remain in Numenor.
You fought beside me.
Against your enemy. And mine.
Cause that elf killed Sauron. He said it.
Tell me your name.
Oh!
I have been awake since before the breaking of the first silence.
Oh no.
In that time, I have had many names.
Oh my god! Oh my god, what a freaking nightmare that would be. She's been right next to the man the whole season. Whoa. Oh my god, she's back. There's no way he didn't.
Lose your footing again, sister.
Please, Jesus, don't tell me her brother is also Sauron.
Please, sister. Look at me.
No, no.
My old dagger. You've kept it safe all this time.
No.
You fought so hard for so many years to complete the task that I could not, to ensure peace. But I learned that was Sauron's task as well.
No.
He was seeking a power, not to destroy Middle-earth, but to heal it. Just as your fellow elves are seeking to do this very moment.
You gotta find the light, girl. The right light.
Do you remember what I whispered to you under this very tree?
Oh, jeez.
Touch the darkness once more.
My brother is dead. Because of you.
Galadriel, why would you say such a thing? Galadriel.
Oh man, she's gonna have to kill him, or no, just walk away.
Galadriel.
Look at me!
Jeez, this is no.
I am your friend.
You're a friend of Morgoth's.
When Morgoth was defeated, it was as if a great clenched fist had released its grasp from my neck. If ever I was to be forgiven, then I had to heal everything that I had helped ruin.
No penance could ever erase the evil you have done.
After our victory, you said that whatever I'd done before, I could be free of it
You
now.
deceived me.
I told you the truth. I told you that I had done evil and you did not care.
Oh my god, that is scary. Oh my god.
All others look on you with doubt.
So this is her temptation.
You would make me a tyrant.
I would make you a queen. Fair as the sea and the sun.
Wow, Galadriel.
Not with you at my side. You told me once.
I really believe what he believes what he's saying. He does believe what he's saying.
Together, we can say
This man really is delusional.
I see no difference.
Mm.
And that is why I will never be at your side.
Good for her. That's hard because she's young and reckless.
You need me.
I should have left you on the sea.
A sea that you were on because the elves cast you out. What will they do when you tell them that you are my ally?
Oh, God.
Sauron lives because of you!
And you will die because of me!
Jeez. This is crazy. No. It's kind of like, what's even real anymore at this point? Oh my God.
Elrond, it's Elrond.
Prove it. Where did we first meet?
Seaside, when I was first orphaned. I was alone.
Damn.
A young half-elven boy without friend or kin. You gave me water.
Oh. Oh no, this is crazy. They what a twist. I loved that. Actually, that was awesome because everyone was kind of like, it is Halbrand, it's Halbrand. But then they were like, no. But then it is.
What happened by that stream?
You spoke to me once of a mistake.
This is the biggest mistake.
We must make 3.
3? Why 3?
Oh, like
One will
rings.
always corrupt. 2 will divide.
But
The rings.
with 3, there is balance.
That's right. There were the 3 elves with the rings.
How is we forged today?
The rings of power. Oh, come on. Stupid. That's what the title is called.
I need gold and silver of the most exquisite quality. I need gold and silver from Valinor.
Hmm. Oh, just to give that a... Wow.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. Wow, what a story. Like, Galadriel's story is amazing.
They called you something else. Ishtar.
Ishtar.
In your tongue, that means wise one.
Doesn't it mean star?
Or wizard.
Is it Gandalf? Come on. I know you guys said he's not Gandalf, but...
Nobody goes off trail!
And nobody walks alone!
Sounded better when Sadok said it.
No.
Wish the old goat were still with us. He is.
All of his teachings. I mean, that's beautiful.
Go on.
He needs you. And you belong out there.
You're gonna go with him? I mean, I love that. Damn, when does the next season come out? I don't want to wait for this. No.
Did you pack the lantern? Of course. Good. Well.
Oh, they're best friends, man. No.
Some father. Here you're heading in the big beyond and I haven't taught you a blooming thing.
Sure you have. Always quench your fire, water and earth. Our foot without manners is as light to get far in life as a square wheel.
Jeez.
You was listening to all of it, Father.
Oh, they have their own secret handshake. I mean, they did a fantastic job with Nori. All of them. They should be very, very proud of her. I mean, it's the most you can do as like a parent. Hope that your child is put together and strong as her. No. No.
Why does everyone I love the most always have to go away? Because I think if we didn't and we'd never learn anything new. You're my best friend in this whole wide, wild world. I'd do anything for you. The world's not that wide, Poppy. It's just that we're so small. He's a good friend in a spot. Not so good as you.
Man, it was so nice. It was very nice meeting the Harfoots and just spending time with them. I love their way of life and thinking, and it's always been so beautiful wherever they are.
Perhaps it would be best if you lead off. There it is.
Are you sure?
Not entirely. There's a sweet smell on the air this way. When in doubt, Eleanor Brandyfoot. Always follow your nose.
Man, Galadriel, I'm so sorry. But this is awesome. The Galadriel's the narration in the beginning of The Lord of the Rings, you know, when she's speaking about all the rings that were gifted to everybody, the dwarves, the elves, and then the men. God, I love The Lord of the Rings so much. Just the whole story, and I think they've done a fantastic job with the spirit of The Lord of the Rings. 100%. I don't care what anybody says. They've done it justice. They've done J.R.R. Tolkien justice. Gosh, that is so cool. Oh, man. Oh, so it's like, just come on now. Come on. Oh, and they're putting the gems on the... Okay. That white one is Galadriel's. Yeah, he came up with some information. He was like, oh, wait, hold on. Man, the beginning. It's just the beginning of the damn story. Because all I hear is Elrond saying, Isildur! The volcano! Oh, man. It's just the beginning. Oh, you bitch. You damn fucking bitch. Just fall in. Oh, he's not even right over there. God, I can't believe it. They got me. They got me. I didn't want to believe it was him the whole time. Dang. Wow. Goodness. All right. Well, that was a mixture of emotions that just it just dawned on me at the last second. I'm like, oh, the show is called Rings of Power. So it's like literally the beginnings of all of this. Like, you know, God, if you've watched The Lord of the Rings, then you know, like you just hear Galadriel talking about all the rings, and she was like, but men are, were deceived, and they desire power above all else. And I'm so curious to see so we know Isildur, what happens to him. We know potentially Theo could be one of the Nazgul in the future, because I don't know if there'll be like a little bit of a time jump at some point. But we know, God, yeah, I mean, there's nine king, so we'll see what happens with that. But man, this was a perfect first season, and I am just sorry to those of you who just did not get it and who were kicking and fighting the whole way through, because damn, you just sometimes just enjoy something because you'll miss out. Now the truth is I just think we're in a time right now where I think enough people are enjoying this show, then okay, like I think the amount of money that was put into this was worth it. And I'm going to just say that. Please don't feel, anybody who has worked on this show, thank you so much, because you guys have done, I mean, all the names. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of names who worked on the behind the scenes and everything. Every detail, every piece of hard work you've put into this. Please do not be disheartened by the naysayers. They do not speak for everyone. They might be the loud minority, but they are not the majority. If you are a real fan of the movies and the books, I'm sorry if you didn't watch this the whole way through and finished it at this episode and said, "Oh my God, this was fantastic." I don't know what to tell you. What I will say is, as someone who watched the movies when I was 13 for the first time, these movies saved my life. They gave me a sense of purpose. They gave me an idea of like another world. I always felt like I always had a very big imagination and was very into fantasy and world building in that way, but because of my upbringing, I was not allowed to watch movies like this. I wasn't allowed to read books like this. Like Harry Potter was not allowed because of my religion. And although in school I did read The Hobbit, so that was the first part, and The Hobbit became one of my favorite books, and I've read it a few times. And watching The Lord of the Rings as a 13-year-old, and then so I watched both the Fellowship and then the Two Towers, and then that same year in December, it was 2003. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King came out, so I was able to at least watch one of the movies for the first time in the movie theater. So that felt awesome. I was very lucky to do that. And so these movies I've watched over and over. I've watched the behind the scenes. I watched the extended editions. I've watched the actors giving their commentary on top of it. I've been obsessed, and I felt like all of this has been living in my veins, like through me. I love The Lord of the Rings. This was absolutely epic. This episode was everything. I mean, come on. The twist with like the wizard potentially being Sauron, and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh man, that I would never have thought it was him, and then it wasn't him. And the part that really was cool was like, well, damn, what if Sauron could change? If his memories were completely wiped and he had these powers to either cause destruction or life, and he was with someone like Nori and her family who were good influences on him, and he was like, you know what? I have a friend. Don't hurt my friend. I want to protect. That's also a beautiful storyline. It didn't go that way, but I loved that like potential. And just the fact that this wizard, who I hope is Gandalf, he doesn't have to be Gandalf, but maybe he's like a descendant. Gandalf is a descendant of this wizard, but he turned those women into like moths, and that was just really cool. I thought that was also a callback to Gandalf, because he talks to the moth, and the moth gets the eagles for him when he's on Saruman's high tower thing. Okay, but the fact that Halbrand was with Galadriel this whole time, it is, ooh, watch your back, people, watch your back. It's the closest ones to you. I'm telling you, it's true. It's true. It's true. I've been there before. And yeah, it's the whole Julius and Brutus and Judas and Jesus. And these stories go on in history because it happens, because people have different agendas, different priorities, different perspectives. Halbrand really believes, I truly believe he believes he's the healer of the world. He's a ruler. He wants to rule the world, but he sees it that he's helping in some way. I don't think he is like, oh no, I'm just pure evil. I want to destroy and kill and just take up space. Like, he genuinely believes that he's helping. And Galadriel would, honestly, with everything that Galadriel went through with her trauma and losing her, like, so she starts out with a very perfect, beautiful upbringing. She doesn't know what death is. She doesn't understand it. Then all of a sudden, after she grows up, that's all she sees for years because of the wars that went on for thousands of years or hundreds of years. And then she becomes cold in her heart, and all she does is she has revenge. And her revenge and her thirstiness to somehow get Sauron and kill him, in her mind, she thinks that'll quench her thirst. It'll stop her from wanting to kill and wanting to go into the dark. Little does she know that that's just not the truth. I mean, she finds out in the end, because literally she is teaming up with Sauron, and they actually see eye to eye on a lot of things. And she was like, no, I'm in a dark place. I don't know why I'm still doing what I'm doing. It's because I like it. I enjoy it. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to the killing. I'm addicted to the power. I'm addicted to it. And that shows you that even the most beautiful hearted people, the most beautiful hearted beings, can also go to the dark side because of loss. I mean, that's a story in Star Wars. Anakin, like, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi saying, you were the chosen one. How could this happen? And then Anakin having a different perspective, saying, no, you betrayed me. I hate you. These stories are so important because they explain that people, even when they go to the dark side, a lot of the time they don't really know that they are in the dark side. They truly, genuinely think they're helping the world. And that should be scary. It should definitely be scary, but it should also be open up our minds a bit more and understand. If that's the case, then we need to figure out how to how do we help these situations? Like, how do you help? Or how do you even just wrap your mind around it rather than just kill? Because the killing is not helping. Galadriel was doing that, and she almost was lost. I think if she didn't have her upbringing, she probably would have sided with Halbrand, because that's her friend. She felt betrayed by the elves. No one believed her. No one saw her truth, her light. Even Muriel and like, there was hate towards the elves from her and from Numenor. And it's like, well, we helped you guys. What the hell? Why are you guys treating me like this now? Why are you treating the elves like this? It's not fair. And so, to be honest, if Galadriel didn't wake up to it, to the truth, to her own truth, to see her own darkness, if she didn't, she probably would have went with Sauron. Because I think when Sauron shows her the image of her standing next to him, this is not just in my opinion, it's not just an illusion. It's a potential. It's a possibility. This could be. This, if you go down this path, this might be what the future might look like. If you go down this path, this might be what it is. And I think Nori talks to the wizard saying the same thing. Because he says, well, they showed me who I was. They showed me what I was. And they were wrong. They had the wrong person. But he still believed it. And she said, well, you are the one who chooses. You make the choice. We all have the power within us to make the choice. And you can make a good choice or a bad choice, or in the middle. So it's just beautiful. It's powerful. This whole story. Galadriel stood up. She made a mistake, but we all make these mistakes. We all we can do is have hope, and all we can do is trust people. And people are going to betray us. People are going to have their own perspectives, and they're not going to be as bad as like Sauron, right? But people will, you can't live in this world paranoid. And I'm coming from someone who is like more on the paranoid side, but I'm learning that that's that doesn't help, because then you start to close out the real good people too, because there are still good people in the world. You need those people. We need help. We need supports. As you see, the dwarves need to work together. The humans need to work together. The elves need to work together with everyone. That's how it all works out. And honestly, here, actually, I'm not sure, because I have to think back if Halbrand actually did help. He did help in a way. He did give them like this idea of like how it could work, I guess, with the Mithril. But you have to be able to have trust. And you trust people until they show you that you can't. And you have to believe it when they show you that. She made that choice. She said, well, you're my friend. We've been through thick and thin together. We were jailed up together. We were supposed to be together in this. And when that person switches up on you and starts talking crazy or starts doing things that are not morally, you can't, it just doesn't work. You gotta stand up. You have to. Those are the choices in life that are the hard ones, but they save your soul. And that's the most important thing at the end of the day. And whether or not people think you're crazy or think you're weak or stupid or why would you do that? It doesn't matter what other people think, because they're not in your life. They're not in your home. You are. You're in your head. So these are decisions that you have to make. And sometimes you're going to make mistakes. That's life. And Galadriel's mistake was big, but all she could do was have hope in someone. And I think it's just a beautiful, tragic story. And it's not over. It's just the beginning. With the same with Muriel and Elendil. Like, I don't know. Their whole conversation on the boat was just really beautiful. It's like, well, what do you do when it almost seems like things are lost and it feels like it's hopeless and it feels like what you're doing will not add up to anything. It's like, okay, well, what's the point of being good? Because I'm just going to die and everyone's going to forget me and forget what I've done. But I think that's just the perspective again. It's like Martin Luther King Jr. He did so many good things. He was brave and they killed him. But yet we still talk about him. We still know him. And he paved the way for so many good things, for equality, for equal rights and different things. And we see that ripple effect today. His life was not in vain. What he did was not in vain. And we see that throughout history. That is how it works. One person, even if it's within your own home, you have the potential to put that energy out. It's a real thing. Your intention, your energy, your vibes, put those out and it's going to affect people. It may not seem like it's a big effect, but it is a ripple and it will ripple out. But when you're in a place of darkness, when all you see is dark, it's really tough to find like any hope. But yeah, I mean, it brings up the line that Samwise Gamgee says to Mr. Frodo in the Two Towers at the end. It's like, Frodo says, after he has the sword on Samwise at the end, he's about to kill him and he's just like lost in that place. And he's like, what are you doing? It's me, it's me, it's your Sam. And Frodo just has this like despair and he says, what are we doing this for? Why has this been put on me? I mean, there's a Gandalf line too. He said, so the first time that this comes, the despair comes. I wish the ring had never come to me. I wish none of this had happened. And Gandalf says, so do all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. And that goes along with what Muriel is talking about with Elendil. This is the time. We don't know what the future holds. We just have to have some hope that it will be the right choice. And sometimes we just don't know. And like what Galadriel's brother said, sometimes the light, you don't know which light is the right one. What's the right light and what's the counterfeit light? What's the fake light? What's the real light? What's the real truth? And sometimes the fake, the fluorescent lights that seem like real, they're not, but they look so real, and it's tough. You have to really learn, and you have to be open to being wrong and be accepting of being wrong. But the story of the Lord of the Rings is all about hope. It's all about choosing the right thing, even if you die. Boromir died a very valiant and a beautiful hero's death. He was tempted and he lost in his temptation, but he gained he regained his composure, and he protected the hobbits. He protected Merry and Pippin. I mean, it's just these stories are beautiful. And that's why I love Lord of the Rings, because it lifts you up out of the darkness and it gives you hope. And that's why now with Star Wars, now that I'm really getting into it, like I didn't understand when I watched it as a kid. It's like, oh my God, these stories are so important. They're necessary. And it is disheartening to see all the hate that this show is getting. It didn't deserve it. I'm telling you, it didn't deserve it. It did not deserve it. But the right people will watch this, the people who need to see this, and we are watching it and we enjoyed it. And yeah, what a way to end it with the rings of power, literally the freaking 3 rings that were given to the elves. And God, it's just crazy. And the fact that Galadriel was so young and that she can make these choices and decisions it's beautiful. Yeah, this is just the beginning. I enjoyed this show thoroughly. Man, I really wish I could give it more, like just more. I can't wait for the next season. And I don't know if there's like 5 seasons in the making or something, but I'm excited. I'm ready. And I just think it's just going to get better and better because the storylines are just going to get stronger. And I will say, the dialogue was great. Writing was great. Obviously, it was gorgeous all around. It beautiful. Everything was beautiful. And so I just want to say thank you, 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 thank you. Please don't listen to the hate. Please don't. Please do not listen to the hate. I just pray that the show continues to keep going because it needs to. Like, this stuff is helping. This helps. This is healing. Just watching this, it's amazing. So please, 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 please. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I loved it. So thank you guys for following me on my journey watching this. Check out again the people who do love this show, who have reacted to it. I don't have everyone's names, but there are people who are like really enjoying the show. Please give them views, give them likes, give the views to the people who like it, and just sit there. You don't need to go and get upset going to the people who don't like it and being like triggered by what they're saying, because it is what it is. People are just not going to like things. We can't force people to like what we like. But however, come on, this is a fantastic show. So, okay, that's my little rant. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.